This episode of the Devinwade Show is brought to you by The Female Brand. Make sure you follow The Female Brand on IG at the.female.brand. Also visit www.thefemalebrand.co.
Yeah. Local celebrity K-Love. They ain't on the sick. Pat. Woo. Shorty bad, she came straight from heaven. Every nigga that I be with carrying a weapon. And you got problems, you call 911. I can't wait till I can pull up in the 911. In the 911, 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 in the 911. I can't wait till I can pull up in the 911. Shorty bad, she came straight from heaven. Every nigga that I be with carrying a weapon. You got a problem, you call 911. I can't wait till I can pull up in the 911. In the 911, 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 in the 911. I can't wait till I can pull up in the 911. Shorty bad, she rockin' Giuseppe's. Everything I wanna do to her, she probably let me. We in the foreign, I feel like Andretti. I'm born a boober like a name Betty. She fuck with me, she mixin' the lean. I'm getting paid for the hook like my name was Kareem. Backwoods at 7-Eleven. I need a miss emergency, I'm talking 911. Shorty bad, she can check from heaven. Every nigga that I be with carrying a weapon. And you got problems, you call 911. I can't wait till I can pull up in the 911. In the 911, 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 in the 911. I can't wait till I can pull up in the 911, 911, 911.
Hey, what up, though? Welcome to the Devinwade Show. I am your DJ, Chelsea Lee, and I'm going to send you over to the host, DevNasty.
What up? I am your host, DevNasty, a.k.a. Dangerous DevNasty, a.k.a. Devinwade, a.k.a. Choke Your Mama, a.k.a. Choke Your Pop Out. And we are back with another special episode of the Devinwade Show. Of course, we in here with the gang. I'm going to announce everybody really quickly so we could get to the man of the hour that we actually have on this bitch today. Of course, we have the man over there in the Celtics hat. Puerto Rico's own, Camden's own, Porno's own.
Yo, what up with the people, man?
Porta, Rich, the Thurman Street Pumper.
Wait, he got some fly-ass sneakers on, too, bro.
Yeah, oh, man.
I didn't get to tell you earlier because, you know, we was talking and shit.
Oh,
but
man,
now, I'm going to tell you, I like it.
This light shit, man. People out there got $1,000 sneakers, man. These sneakers like $100.
They fly.
Listen, man.
That's what I do, though.
You make them $1,000 sneakers.
Drop a bomb on that.
You feel what I'm saying?
See, you know the real shit, but you know what I'm saying.
And a person that doesn't have on fake $100 sneakers or real probably $1,000 boots are Water Kingdom holder Waleska D, the fashionista, is in the building. And right now she got on that motherfucking female brand. Hold on, so you had to get the makeup to match the
little embroidery right here, representing all the way.
Listen, man, that's that female brand she's wearing, and this is Waleska D's
hello
line.
Yes, it is.
That she got on right now,
Finally.
So y'all fuck with us. You know you gotta go support Waleska D, the female brand. What's the site that they could go on?
It's actually www.thefemalebrand.co. It's the loungewear. You'll see it. We have a crew neck. We have a sweatpant. We have a sweatshirt. Get it before it sells out. They're already going
and
already.
The other pants. What's the other pants that I like?
Ooh, I got these nylon joggers that drop.
Nice.
They heavy. You got to check those out.
So
too.
they kind of like so if they like swishies type of thing, is they kind of like scrubs?
Yo.
Yes,
they
giving
will
you
do
that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I had Chelsea try them on, so
yeah, scrubs. That's porno shit.
I think we already said how we feel about scrubs.
Yeah, that's porno shit. But somebody else that's wearing some porno shit right now behind the DJ booth, behind the DJ booth, of course, is Chelsea Lee. And for all my other perverts out there, I know you've seen people with this outfit on in some 4K filthiness.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never seen it. Okay.
That's why
they send me bikinis. They send me cute little outfits.
Okay.
That's why you was back
comfy.
there moaning like that, moaning to the intro like that.
Right. And another thing, Why? How did I get the freakiest person on the thing and you DevNasty?
Right.
You DevNasty.
So
they voted me to be the freakiest person.
So on YouTube, you know, we got the YouTube community, everybody that's tuned in with us right now. We did a poll on YouTube, and y'all voted, man. Y'all said that Porter Rich was the least freaky. And then then it was me, but then there was a tight race between Waleska D.
She was right there.
But of course, they're the fucking detectives, so why wouldn't they? Real quick, before we get into the detectives and their latest investigation, that song you heard right there, K-Loud's
9/11.
9/11, you know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Emergency.
Motherfucking heater right there. Niggas is sending you dick pics still?
They still in the DM, and it's crazy because I seen a request, and I didn't realize, like, because sometimes it'll show you, like, it don't show you a preview, but it says content is, whatever. But I didn't see that.
What you mean, content is what?
Something. It'll say, like,
it's blurred out, right?
Sensitive content.
Yeah, sensitive content or something.
So it's blurred.
Right.
Okay.
So when I hit accept to kind of see what the message was, it was like 2 penises, but they looked familiar, Chelsea. They looked like the ones that they sent before.
Pause. It was 2 penises in one picture?
No, it was 2 different pictures.
Was the penis the same color as the person next to me right here? Chink Capone.
Honestly, he might have had the same complexion. Not for nothing. Was it you?
No, but the complexion of the penis is always darker. It's never the same color.
Hold on, wait.
I'm just saying.
Yo.
Somebody told me
Is
this
yours
rule.
darker?
They say that
Hold on. See, they got questions
Is
for
it
you.
darker?
They got
They say
questions
that
for
your
you.
lips
First and
are the
foremost,
same color as your private parts.
No, before you even say hello to the
Sorry, I
people,
had to put
Yeah.
they asking you a wild
They
ass
don't even
question,
want to
guy.
interview you first. They putting your penis right to the mic. They putting your penis right
for
on
the
the
record,
record.
for the
asking him
record,
anything, I'm
man.
just saying.
For the record, it's two-tone, man. I said
okay.
two-tone, man.
Got it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the one that was in my DM.
They crazy. They crazy.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It could have been you.
What's your name on Instagram?
And that man,
man.
right
Shit.
here next to me, this dude, man, I don't know what to call him. He's just an all-around entertainer, IG superstar. No matter what wild shit he do, and they take his page away, somehow he comes back with more followers than before. They keep trying to stop him. They can't stop him. And the reason why they can't stop him is because he is CMD, Camden, motherfucking made, to the left of me, right now. Chink.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. Chink Capone is in the building with us right now. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And he got clothes on right now. So that's like amazing right now, bro. You came clothes.
Good morning, everybody. You know what's going on, man?
Listen,
we in
man.
the motherfucking building, bitch.
You woke up. You woke because I think he high as hell.
Look at me.
All right, you
You know
up
what I'm
now.
saying? They call me Chink for a reason, man.
All right, listen, and just for the PC people out there, I have nothing to do with his name and his choice of name. We do not mean anything or anything foul to the Asian
Rest in
community.
peace to my pops, man. That was his name, man, before he passed away, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
They'd say
Rest in peace,
Rest in
man.
peace to his pops.
in
So
peace.
Shout out
peace.
my guy China Mac, man. All my Asian community, they fuck with the kid.
yeah, I saw
man, you know what I'm
China
saying?
Mac pressed you.
Word,
I seen
man,
China
word,
Mac
word.
pressed you.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? My name, it was confusion and, a couple yoke ups and everything. And we got the situation out the way, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Shout out to China Mac,
yeah,
man. He
I
fire.
pay him every Tuesday. You know, we happy, man.
Damn!
Shout out my boy Mac, man.
Yo, but what's going on with you, bro?
Yo, man, I just been chilling, man, doing my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just came back from Miami, man. I'm just coming back home. You know, I see you doing your thing, Dev. Like, you know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, I gotta give you your round
Thank
of
you, bro.
applause and everything, man.
Thank you. What people don't know about this guy right here is he actually had a podcast at this studio. With my brother DJ Spotlight.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Spotlight.
Before
man.
I had one.
Yeah. We was experimenting, trying something, man. You know what I'm saying? Always trying something new. Shout out DJ Spotlight, man. You always doing something new. Always creative, doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So we just wanted to try it, and we tried it. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't really try it.
You know what
They
I
was
mean?
wilding.
We did our thing.
They actually listen. There was an inspiration to what I was doing because y'all had bottle girls, servers at the joint.
Yeah, man. Yo, bro had a crazy. His mind was just everywhere with that. You know what I mean? put the play together, and you know, we just executed. So it was just beautiful. It all came together and everything. So, it was cool, bro.
But now you're not in Camden.
Yeah,
you escaped the cold. And every morning,
now I put on the Pooh Shiesty though mask and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, my body not used to the cold no more and shit, man. My shit be, you know, but yeah.
What's up with eating off butts, bro?
Man, yo, all right. So how that started? What happened was my brother. I was just chilling, man, and I went to sleep, and it just happened to be a female like laying next to me and shit. Like I don't know where she came from. To be honest with you, like. Yo, I woke up and like I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? So like,
and you ran out of plates.
It happened to be about it was probably like 8 a.m. You know, so you know it's about like breakfast time. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I called up Uber Eats and I had got me I had ordered some pancakes, some motherfucking eggs, and some bacon with some orange juice, freshly squeezed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's freshly squeezed.
Freshly squeezed.
You know what I mean? And,
The details.
I was just waiting, and you know, it arrived. You know, boom. It was no plates around, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, like no bullshit. It was really no plates around and shit. And my phone magically just was like recording and just was like on the fucking mount and recording her. She just, I looked up when I got my food. She was just butt ass naked, bro. Like,
Don't kiss that up to God.
Yo, you know?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
She was just naked. You know what I mean? So, and yeah.
And now you everywhere. I see you everywhere being shared by so many people. And I actually saw a meme somebody drew of you. Mm-hmm. They made you into a cartoon, but they made you more black.
Yo, it's like the story of my life, yo. Like, I ain't saying like before Instagram I was setting trends or nothing like that, but somebody always get an idea and, you know, put their own twist to it. So either way, though, it was cool, man. It was dope. I seen I had like a fade, afro and shit on there. He had like a
he had like a little what do you call that? Like a little fade afro, Joe. I don't know haircuts, nigga. I don't got hair.
I think he had like a BMW tattoo. He had like a Nike tattoo, all like the brands on him and shit. So, you know,
but it was definitely him. Close. Like you could see it was taken exactly from a picture that existed of him doing that. But it was like they figured he wasn't black enough because most people think you're Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no.
Shout out not Puerto Rican?
Yeah, shout out all my Spanish community. I love y'all. You know, y'all embrace me like I'm y'all. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so I love y'all.
So what are you?
The mixed mafia.
Yeah, I'm black and white. You know what I mean? Gang. You know what I'm saying?
They was outside getting acquainted.
Yeah.
And the rest of our family with the same
connection.
mix.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That mix. So listen, hey, let me ask you some shit though, because you a wild boy, you be on some wild and shit.
Yeah.
So you eat ass?
Yo, so yeah. But like
I was thinking that the whole entire time.
I got it. And listen,
no, let me explain though. Like, it ain't like I'm like some cereal booty eating ass nigga. Like I'm just out here on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But every now and again, like, you know, it's all right.
I knew you eat ass.
Wrong with it, though.
You know, listen, bro. You know how I knew you eat ass?
Why?
Because I said, "Is no way that a nigga that don't eat ass is gonna have his food so close to like the ass."
That's a fact.
And because for a lot of people, that was probably like way past.
Like, I seen this crazy porno one time. Like, yo, it was like some girl, like they had some
about to be extra.
where like her butthole got opened all the way up, and like they put cereal and milk
Okay,
right
into
that's some Wally Watch shit.
And
yo,
like
y'all can't stop my boy because y'all ain't stopped Dashiba with that bullshit.
And then another girl came and started like eating like I'm talking about
cereal out of the girl's ass.
Deep scoops, bro.
It was 2 girls.
Deep scoops.
2 girls?
Deep scoops. 2 girls, 1 spoon.
Asshole like a bowl.
Bowl, like stadium, bro. Like
I've heard of that. I heard that's possible.
Yeah,
I ain't
bro.
heard it like the cereal eating
wild,
out of it,
bro,
but I've heard that that part of the body. No, seriously, it can get pretty.
I don't know if it was like, I don't know, Pornhub, X videos, XX. You know, I ain't gonna go down the list.
Right.
Now you promoting that shit.
Right.
You promoting it too.
So listen, because you know, I be tapped in. I be tapped into. You know, I fucked with you when you was home. When you when you was running around with Spotlight. You know, y'all was shaking and moving, doing whatever y'all was doing. You know, but did you start really like shaking up like your comedy shit heavy here, or did you see it like somewhere else? Because I know you ended up.
Yeah. So as far as
when
like,
you was here, what was it like?
At first, so ayo, shout out DJ Khaled, man. So he was like running this little campaign at the time, like saying like, be thankful, be grateful. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he was.
Remember that.
So my first video I ever did, I said it, like I went out the window, good morning, everybody. Like, you know, be thankful, be grateful. I love y'all. So, and I was right in the back of, you know, shout out Lakeshore Drive, you know what I'm saying? Camden,
Shout out.
My boy Tatted, Geo, Fat, see all y'all, man.
You was in the
here.
slums.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? So, I wound up doing the first video that way. And in my mind, as crazy as it sounded, like, I was like, I think it had got like 1,000 views or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the time, to me, that was a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For my first ever video, and people was like responding to me, telling me like, yo, that was funny. Like, you know what I mean? I think somebody messaged me like, when you gonna do another one? And that's what made me like, I think for the next like 3 months straight, like no cap, like 6, 7 in the morning. And you know how it is over there on Lake Shore. Like, I'm coming out the window, good morning, everybody. Like, just, you know, just for the fun of it, I thought it was funny. But then on top of that, that shit just started growing. So.
But people didn't get mad at you in real life, like really started like wanting to fuck you up.
Bless everybody's heart in the community, man. It's so much other, like, you know, things that go on and stuff that, like, that wasn't really too much of a bother. Like, 1 to 2 times, like one, 2 people told me, like, man, shut the fuck up. Right. You know, it was like a lady or something like that. Yeah, the neighbors, and I'm just like, yo, I'm sorry. And they go right back to it like the next day or something, you know. And once they seen I was doing it every day, they, you know what I mean?
And when they
like,
see you doing numbers, man, people be proud of you from the city.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's crazy though, man, because in the beginning, when especially, it wasn't really doing numbers like that. So, and a lot of people didn't really see like my vision, like on they just seen it more as like, oh, look at this nigga trying to do Instagram videos. Like, that ain't doing nothing. That ain't like making no money, or that ain't that ain't cool, or that ain't like what the fuck is you doing type of shit. Like,
but
almost,
you trending
like, you know
though,
I mean?
like you doing the damn thing.
And I appreciate it.
We said it earlier, the baby wore a diaper at one point, and you know, just did some shenanigans. He had fun and did whatever he had to do to like get recognized, and then started just exposing his real talent. Right. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, like the baby, shout out the baby, he already had a vision. Like, he already knew, like, yo, when I put this motherfucker on, man, I don't even care about this because I know who I am, one, and what I want to do. So I took that same approach. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I might not put a diaper, I might be in my drawers, but it's the same motherfucking concept. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really out here trying to be on no freaky shit or nothing like that. But I know, you know, the marketing and like what it takes. You know what I mean?
When I saw, sorry, Porter. I saw one video and you had just ran out and said, like, be thankful, be grateful. Do you do that a lot in like a random place? Do people ever be like, what the heck is going on? Or did they like realize it right away? Or do people come up to you and be like, oh, that was so cool? Like, what is the reaction in the public?
I mean, when I be in the public places, I mean, just imagine if you just at a supermarket and you see some random motherfucker like just with his shirt off.
Do people stop and record you?
Yeah, sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they be thinking it's funny, but I'm sure it's some people that think, like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, little bro, that's why Dev made me think of, like, my next question, which was, like, because Dev mentioned it, like, just as far as, like, it could get you into some shit when your style of comedy may kind of like just involve these public places and other people. Because I've seen you walk like into like a outdoor restaurant. I think it was Miami. Right. And there was some shit involved where like I think drinks got thrown. I'm not sure if. But I know you was yelling. I know you definitely caused some ruckus. Right. If the people that don't know what's going on.
With that situation, so it was a show. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, called Married to Millions.
Oh yes.
All right, so it's this show, and it was some girl. I won't put her name out there or nothing like that. You know, I don't know. I don't want to get nobody in trouble or nothing. But she actually paid me to like come and do a video at the event that they was having. Like, she said she had, had my name on the list, and this is the time we're gonna go. It's for this show, so I'm doing my research on it. I'm getting filled in on it, and I'm seeing what it's about. I'm like, all right, cool. What you want me to do? They asked me like, they was like, yo, we want you to like come in and like seem like you cheating on me and you with the girl that I'm with right now. So I'm like, all right, whatever, bet. You paying me to do this, I'll do it, whatever. And in my head, I'm not even all the way thinking that, yo, like do the people at the event know what's going on or what's about to happen? I'm just
You're
they
just
all dressed
communicating
nice,
with them. Yeah.
Right.
you know, they all ready to go. They champagne popping before is going on. So I got on motherfucking slippers, black tee from the corner store, and some Fashion Nova pants. Shout out Fashion Nova, they one of my sponsors, by the way. All right, so yeah, cool, man. And so I'm
Listen, I
basically,
respect it.
ASAP, get that out the way.
yeah. Shout out Rockstar too. Yeah, man. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, yeah. So we go to the event. So we get there and like I'm not gonna lie, the place I think it's called Azure Blue or Blue Azure, like it's somewhere in Miami somewhere. It's real nice. It's a nice little spot. Everybody was real dressed up, nice. We go in there. Before we go in there though, we at the entrance. The dude, he looked at my name on the list. He couldn't believe my name was on. I couldn't believe my name was when I pulled up to the spot because it was like one of them type of spots, and I was all the way underdressed. But we went in there. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out,
What
had
did you
nothing
do
to
though?
do. So what I did was like on the video, I act like I was proposing to another girl in front of the other girl. So she comes out of nowhere, like pushes me out the way. So they had their camera crew there, the actual Marion Millions crew. They caught that on their camera and as well as ours or whatever. So I guess they schemed the whole time, which I didn't know about was they was trying to just like be seen. So they literally paid me to come and like, I guess make a scene at another event. But we was on the list and shit. So
Would you
know,
say that was
like
risky though? Would you say it was like risky,
something like
low
that
risky?
to me
It's
was
a
risky.
setup.
Like I'm not trying to be on like no Boonk gang shit or nothing like that. You know,
Right.
Shout out Boonk too and shit. You know, he cool. You know, I heard he doing his thing and you know all of that. But yeah, I'm not trying to be on no risky type of shit. Like back when I was a little younger and shit, I was kind of doing that like or whatever, trying to be funny or whatever. Like you know, doing the videos and all that. But yeah, I try to be more sensible. Like I be yelling in controlled environments and shit.
Right.
With consent.
Now, this was another thing I saw being spread around the internet, and I'm like, they got my boy looking crazy, and I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I didn't even pre-ask you about this.
Yeah.
I saw you at a restaurant. There was a woman waiting on you at that restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
You kept calling this woman a bitch over and over again. Yeah, bitch, go get me something to drink, bitch. This bitch, and everybody in the background's looking crazy.
Yeah.
The shit goes, the chick gets mad at you in the video or whatever,
Right.
and starts arguing, I guess, like who you calling a bitch and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then, it was crazy.
I remember that.
Y'all went back and forth,
Right.
but then everybody was attacking you on some like you was super disrespectful, motherfucking misogynistic bastard. But they had shirts on that all said something bitch on every single person. What was that situation?
All right, yo, so shout out to the restaurant. It's called Bacon Bitch. So I start off by saying that. It's right on the for public display, like Bacon Bitch. Men, women, and children, dogs, and cats can see this shit. You know what I'm saying? So my guy, he took me to the spot and we sat down and everything. And the waitress, when she approached us, she was like, "What's up, bitches? Can I get y'all something to drink while I sit y'all down?" And I was actually on my phone when I heard it, just like, you know, you hear some waitress, like, right? Like, what the fuck is going on? And
Right.
like, you know, and my man's kind of laughed because he already knew the restaurant. She was like, nah, you know, he was explaining me that's their lingo. They call every customer bitch or bitches. And that's just a part of their thing. I seen they shirts. Like, I think her shit said drunk bitch.
Yeah.
Another one might say lazy. Another, but with bitch at the end of each shirt, on their shirt, big as hell.
I've seen this one.
So this is when I had my other Instagram page that had like almost 400,000 followers. Instagram, you need to give me my shit back. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Yeah, they took that
And anyway, so this one I was like really kind of being in my creative bag, like just trying to be finding content, being funny, whatever. So when I seen this in my head, I was like, yo, I just found a gold mine. Like, if she already called me a bitch, so in my head, I was like, let me ask her, like, yo, can we do a video when she come back? So she came back. I talked to her. I introduced myself.
Okay.
I showed her my videos and stuff. So she was like,
Oh, so she was fully in the know.
Oh, boom. So when she do that, I was like, yo, do you mind if I do a video where I call you a bitch? But I'ma just, I'm a comedian, so I'ma exaggerate it. This before recording and all that. So yeah, she agreed to it. So for the record, it was already consented, agreed to. It was just a skit. You know what I mean? It wasn't real. But just to get to it though, like we wound up doing the video. So while we doing the video, like for the people that all seen the video, she was like saying like, wow, you can't just say that. Like, if you seen the video, she was looking so like convincing that, believe it or not, I actually stopped the video. You know what I'm saying? I stopped it. No bullshit. I stopped the video. This is the first time where because usually I be really trying to get into character and get into my acting bag and really be convincing to people. So a lot of people be convinced about a lot of things I do or say for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen her doing it, I stopped it and I had to be like, yo, like, are you good? Like, I really, I thought we was, we was on the same page with this video. She's like, oh no, like, it's okay.
Yeah, you slept on her acting skills.
I slept on her, like, you know what I'm saying?
She was acting her ass off.
She's a waitress, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not thinking like, she didn't know that I was about to pull up and do a video with her and nothing like that. So I'm really thinking like she really was starting to feel a type of way. Maybe she changed her mind or something like that.
Right.
So then the video goes viral the first time, but that's not what made it go super viral. This video actually dropped like 3-4 months ago. It went viral, but for a different reason. They actually thought it was funny. Then like, I don't even got a Twitter or nothing, but somebody on Twitter, like, and they do this all the time every couple months would be like, somebody reposted a video, but in the caption, it says something like, I had to look it up, a cisgender men always ruining it for women or something like that. It was something about that caption or something. And then that's when I just started
triggered.
I'm talking about, you bitch ass nigga, little dick energy.
They said little dick
Kill
energy.
yourself, bro. I was getting
months
death
later
threats.
they came for you.
No. So this what happened. The video resurfaced months later. Yeah,
Right.
somebody reposted it months later, and it just like went viral
But
again.
at first it was love though.
Nobody really took it as like maybe one or two people like calling her a bitch, but people was catching on in the video that she had bitch on her shirt. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like. So yeah, man. Long story short, that was a skit, man.
Damn,
But it's crazy how, like, and I guess I didn't think it all the way through. I didn't think that like people was gonna take it as like disrespect towards women. So I should have thought more about that one. It was kind of like an on the spot thing though. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I knew I was going there or something. It just kind of happened. I was just like, yo, like as a content creator, I'm just looking at some content to create. Like,
but you said this place calls people bitches. I feel like if they knew like the background of the restaurant you was at, I think they would have probably took more heed to
so
it.
This is the crazy thing about it.
Fit.
And this is why I wish I could be more on the business side with things. And I ain't saying they owe me money or nothing like that. But like,
they might.
So many more people I seen started going and like literally telling me, like multiple people, like, yo, I went to that restaurant just because I saw that video.
You helped put that on the map for sure.
And really, you know what I mean? So
you just get free food for life.
I kind of they need it. Yeah, when y'all see this, I definitely need my queen sandwich.
Listen, I say that was definitely their thing, and that was good acting, bro. I seen that one, and y'all had me fooled. So I'm sitting here like, no, that was good acting.
Like, you know what I mean? My mom raised me right, man. Like, I don't be into that whole, like, just for the record, I'm not into, talking down physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all that with women. Like, you know what I mean?
We
like,
respect that.
So to be clear, Chink Capone got consent, but there's somebody that we don't know if they got consent.
Hold on.
And it's super big in the news right now, and it's very scary to be a celebrity in this moment in time right now. It didn't go out of the news, but it kind of start fading.
It did.
T.I.'s back in the news.
Again.
More allegations.
Bring them out.
Wow. Wow.
Listen, it fitted though. It fitted.
Listen, you gotta read. You gotta.
Yeah, listen, we're
bring
gonna
us up to speed.
listen, we're gonna bring
Bring
listen.
us up to speed.
So T.I. is back in the news. There's new people that came forward, in this lawsuit situation or whatever, that's want to press charges or whatever with more sexual assault allegations. We spoke on this in the early days of this thing happening. And now the number has gotten crazy. It's like 30 people or something like that. They're really building a Cosby situation for this man. And it's been crazy, wild stuff. You know, he just talked about cereal coming out of butts. But
True.
one woman says that T.I. wanted to put his foot in her vagina and that she...
Allegedly.
This all alleged.
Yep.
Everything's alleged. And that... she went home with them and took a sip from his drink, and it was like roofied or something. And then she got dizzy, and the last thing she remembers is him saying he wanted to put his foot in there. And then after that, she said she woke up sore.
Right.
There was another woman that's like 22 years old now, but her incident happened. She was 17 years old, and I believe her situation was something on a tour bus where she claims she was like anally raped. Right.
Yeah.
Crazy. So it's getting really, really crazy. We're not even going beat a dead horse or really really speculate. I actually wanted to ask the question because we all are in entertainment. There's women around in certain situations, and Chink Capone, he does a lot of skits with women in the nude. Some that I would assume I could be. Assumptions make an ass out of you and me, but I would assume they're strippers, you know what I'm saying, as well, and adult entertainers. There's no, you know what I mean? Like, we all do our thing. But does it worry you at all? And I'm not saying those women are targeting him because they might be victims. But does it worry you at all that 20 years from now, a woman could pop up in a bacon and eggs off the butt video of Chink Capone and say, yeah, what happened was he gave me roof. I wasn't in my right mind, and ba 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 ba.
Woke up and the bacon was in my ass already.
The sausage was in her ass. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that was funny, but for the subject, that was funny.
You know we gotta keep some spice in this shit,
Jokes.
man.
These are just jokes.
But,
They're
listen,
jokes. They're jokes.
Listen, we are a comedy show at the end of the day, so we're gonna make light of some things. But yeah.
But yeah, no. So with that situation, man, so I record everything. You know, let me start off by saying that. So I'm not saying that's like some type of written contract or whatever like that, but like, and I don't do drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Because marijuana is not a drug. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't drink, none of that. So shit, let's just say they was high or something like that. That's from their own supply. You understand? That's something that they might have came or. You know, I don't give out.
And you got it on camera.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon, like, I ain't saying I'm that lit or all that or whatever.
You that lit. It's
but
okay.
I'm about to start recording bitches like, yo, say that I can stick my penis into your vagina. Like, I need you to say this on camera.
It's getting to that.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, not to even sound too crazy or nothing, try to sound funny, but like, yeah, like, that shit is serious, you know? And thank God, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't caught up in nothing. I don't get into all of that. You know, that's too, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm not speaking on T.I. either. I'm just speaking on that type of situation or anything. Like, you know, that's crazy. Like, I feel like if you that like trying to be that freaky or whatever, like you might want to go get some like
paperwork or something
help. Or,
you saying just get help?
Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, you might want to go get some help or something. Like, you know, like you can't just keep on not ignoring that, because that's like to me, it's like a mental illness. You know what I'm saying? I'm
happy to be out of the game, because it is definitely hard to be in the game in this time period. And I wasn't even thinking about this, but just this discussion came. I start thinking about being like you're younger than me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an older dude. I'm in my 40s, and me and Porter Rich, we older. But me and my girl talk about this all the time, just the proper ways to operate in this time. It's a different time period. They're trying to correct mistakes of our culture from the past. I don't know sometimes if it feels like overcorrection or, because you got to be sensitive to people's feelings on these topics. But I see them removing stuff like Pepe Le Pew. You know what I'm saying? Like cartoon characters. They saying they about to get Johnny Bravo the fuck out of here. Like cartoons are getting even canceled. And me and my girl talked about this because we see that there'll be like little lessons taught to the kids or young men on how to interact with women, that you have to like ask permission before every step. Like you with a woman, you have to say stuff like, do I have permission to kiss you now? Like, and for some women tell me like, that's very like, like that would ruin the mood for them, for them to be making out or doing something. And then the man has to say, can I do this?
It depends how he does it. And I also think that's like how we look at sex now, because everything is so over sexualized, like on the gram and everything. Like it's not like back in the day where you seen people and they would like hug each other and like kiss like this, and it was more like about passion. Now it's like fuck. Like you don't really see that type of stuff. So yeah, it might be weird, but if a guy says it the right way and you like him, then you can't really be mad. You might accept it.
So you need a certain.
I'm saying that's like a young bull.
You need a certain smoothness. If you was in that young bull category, like if the dude don't have that, what I'm saying is in our time periods, you was kicking it with a female, y'all was feeling each other. You just leaned in. It was movie style. You thinking in your mind, is this the moment? Is this where I'm supposed to do it? Is this it? And you could not shoot your shot, or sometimes you shot your shot. But in today's climate, they're saying like you can't even
do the lean.
You can't even do that.
I think to a certain degree though, like when it comes to kissing, I guess, you'll lean in, and if she, like the movie Hitch, for example, Will Smith said, you'll meet a certain, like I'll meet you halfway, and if she leans in and she kisses you, that's kind of like essentially like consensual, because like she's leaning in, you're leaning in, so it's kind of like that. But hold on,
I don't know about that now. Now they want verbal confirmation.
But I'm saying in regards to like sex though, I feel like if you guys were drinking and you guys are intoxicated or anything in that regard, I just feel like maybe before y'all do something, or y'all in the moment, y'all kissing, y'all doing all that stuff, and then it might be a little dangerous, because she can say the next day, like, hey, I was drunk. I didn't know I was saying yes to that. You get what I'm saying?
That shit
and
is
that's
scary.
So it's like a gift and a curse. But I feel like if you do say that, if you do want to be like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? Like, there's just a way of going about it and saying it in a way where it's not, kind of weird.
But the thing is, I'm not getting that clear way. That's why I'm asking women, what is the way then?
Well, just say like, hey, like if we're about to have sex or whatever, or you feel as though like, you want to make that move, I feel like the first thing you should say is like, hey, do you want to do this? And then that gives me the opportunity to say yes or no.
I don't want to get off topic though. I want to stay, where we at, just with, doing things the right way and making sure we communicate properly with, ladies, vice versa, whatever, when you're in these type of situations. But I do kind of like just want to touch on that for real, just being honest, like, it's really like not new though, that like, we spoke about this before. And again, I'm just touching on it real quick because I don't want to get off the main topic, because we love our ladies and nobody should be getting forced to do anything and any of that nonsense. But we did talk about, and I'm talking about what you said as far as like even with a kiss, somebody get close up with a kiss now. If you go for a kiss and she dip on you, and for some odd, crazy reason, days later, this girl wants to say, hey, he tried to move on me. He tried to do something to me, that now you got to watch out, because I just feel like that shit is really like nothing new, because the way this shit been running, and we spoke about this before, the way kind of like laws is set up and shit like that, and the way they operate with men and women, with us, like, I just feel like it's been like that, where like, you ain't even got to go for the kiss. You could just be like in a confined place with like a certain female and be kicking it. And if this
people
female
are gonna believe the woman,
right?
Majority of the
not
time.
even.
But
Not even
I don't want to talk about. I'm not talking about necessarily a lying thing, like she's like doing that. I just mean things have changed in our time. We have to be honest with the changes that have happened.
Right.
When I was in high school, right, people could act like in the 90s and 80s and everything, the dudes in college didn't date all the girls in your high school. You could pretend, but that's
Nah,
what
that
it
was the thing.
It was the normal. We can't even act like that wasn't a thing. And your grandmama is a big difference in age usually from your grandpop. So we can't act like, so we have to accept that our culture is evolving, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it's changing, but we can't act like we're gonna go back in the day and say, grandpop such and such was on this type time, when it was like, that was just the culture of the time. So adjusting to the culture and our us as human beings maturing or coming into whatever we're coming into, we just want to make sure that we know how our young men is supposed to operate. Like, I got a son, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
and
what would you tell him?
That's what I'm asking y'all, and I wanted to hear also from Chink, because he's a young man that got to operate
the same
in these times. You know?
Yeah, and it's a crazy thing too, because like my guy, one of my guys was telling me that like, shout out Primo Trapaste. Perception like is everything, like the people. So like they'll see something, especially a place like Instagram, and they'll see like, you know, and it's like the typical, like, you know, like, say for example, they see somebody flash a couple hundred blue faces or something like that, they automatically assume that person got a lot of money. They see somebody with a nice car, they assume he just own all these cars, whatever like that. So same thing with me, with, you know, all these different women and everything like that. They see me with different women. They assuming I'm like having like, you know, porno fest, and we, you know, I'm sticking fingers and dick and feet and balls all over the place. You know what I'm saying? With everyone.
But the other stuff.
But you know, I'm just saying in
People are
general,
into
like,
feet.
you know, like, and the thing is, you know, for one, that ain't true. Like, you know, we just be doing videos, like what y'all see on the camera. You know, they get dressed, and it ain't like, for the most part, it ain't like it just be us.
Why? Hold on, hold on, real quick.
Now you got
real
me on
quick,
some
fuck what you talking
shit.
about. Fuck what you talking about.
I gotta be on some like,
no,
yo.
I'm not trying to hear you.
This is a
I'm
contract.
not trying to hear you. Shut
Let
up.
y'all know I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
Why would you just keep that camera on, nigga?
But why was you
got me sweating. I'm about to take my hoodie off and shit.
Why was you just smiling just now when you was trying to explain to me that nothing else ever goes to First off,
Yo,
I know
for the record, B. For the record, B.
I know this nigga. I know his team. I know his boys.
Yo, this guy. Yo.
Listen, if anything does go down,
what you say, like 20 years later and shit, I'm good.
Oh yeah, no, you good.
You be all right.
You know what I'm saying? I practice like celibacy nowadays, man. I try to keep my head clear. I switch my energy, man. I be trying to work out and shit. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
check you out.
Speaking of energy.
Yeah.
Well, one, I want to go into this first because I want to ask Wally about this too. You got different kind of skits. We know you got the eating off a butt skit. You know what I'm saying? You yell out of the window skit.
Right.
You go outside in your drawers. I almost unfollowed you once because you went out on the balcony on some freak bullshit and almost like unfollowed my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was management.
You was wilding.
Nah, that was me.
I figured it was you. No nigga told you to do that. And you also got the joint where you and your peoples go somewhere and end up in the same outfit.
All right, yeah. So, yo, it's crazy, like, man, like, I, especially during the coronavirus, you know what I mean? Shout out my guy, Maserati J, man. Like, I was hanging out with him, man, in Vegas and everything. And at the time, it was when it was literally nothing else to do, bro. Like, nothing. We just was like, man, we gonna like just be more creative, man. It was to the point we was doing scavenger hunts, looking for outfits, putting shit on and everything. So that's what led to that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like just really like just tapping in and shit like that.
I mean, the shit is hilarious, but I wanted to ask in real life situations, how do y'all feel? Because Wally's a fashionista and you's a dressing motherfucker. Like, I don't even know how you got a lot of money with all the clothes you got on.
Shout out to all the different people that like they give me clothes and you sponsor me.
But they giving that nigga 1,000 outfits.
That's cool, man. Yeah, man.
But how do you feel about people in real life biting your style, biting your drip, dressing like you, whatever the case may be?
I mean, at first, like I said, I used to take it like offensively, and like I used to like be on like, and like I can't even get my shit out there because somebody else like getting this shit out there more than me, like, and it's my shit, like, you know what I mean? So, but I just started to learn that like it's really like actually the best type of promotion. You know what I'm saying? That's like the best type of way to like, and when you're original and you come up with something, it's like the universe got a funny way of like bringing it back to you. It might not be a time like, you know what I'm saying, right now, whatever, as far as like an idea. Somebody else might really run off with it, but when it ain't true, then you know you can't.
But I'm talking about somebody that's that is next to you, so you know. I hang with this nigga or whatever, or I want to ask Wally too with the females and getting dressed, and after that we gonna debut a new joint from Porter, and we're gonna check that joint out. But
yeah. I mean, as far as like people that you hang with, I mean that's different because y'all all kind of like sharing each other ideas. But like you mean like as far as just people in general that's around?
No, like your homie. He's like, you got this outfit on right here, right?
Yeah.
Then next week he got basically the same shit.
Right. Yeah, I think,
and kind of like the mask joint, like he didn't. So you got the whole mask thing, right?
Yeah.
So now he come and he got the joint too. So literally, your swag, exactly how you're like.
Yeah.
You go down the street, y'all look like the same person.
Yeah. So yeah, if I see that, yo, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna definitely feel some type. I'm gonna be mad as shit. I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like what you trying to be funny or something like that? So, and that's what had inspired that shit. Like, we basically was just chilling, and like, bro just came up with the idea, like, yo, let's put on the same outfit or whatever, like that. And we just freestyled that motherfucker, and then it just was like a funny thing. Like we just kept doing it and shit like that, which led to why like. You know, we couldn't, you know, really like, you know, be cool or whatever you want to call it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with them, like, or whatever, but like as far as the situation and shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like flattery a little bit. Like, you know, I'm flattered, you know, but I feel like if you're going to kind of copy something that I'm wearing or whatever the case may be, kind of add your own twist. Don't do the exact, I mean, I have seen people kind of like legit copy the exact outfit, but I feel like if you are gonna do that, just kind of add your own little twist, because then it's like you're looking like that person. At this point, like you're trying to look exactly like me, and I just think that's kind of weird.
Okay.
You know, but like if you're gonna cop something that I have or whatever, kind of like don't do a gray boot, do a black boot, or do a neutral boot. Like kind of like change it up. Just, you know, add your own little oomph to it.
Yeah. I don't know how to dress, so
I heard that shit used to be cool back in the day though, like dressing, like everybody dressing up the same.
No, he said the Porter said
when did that come out?
I don't know.
Nah, I'm only
Like
playing
in the 90s or something?
No,
like,
I don't know what area.
Yo,
that
me
was.
and Stacia used to dress wearing the same outfits, going to Miami for Winter Music Conference.
Man, I could have sworn I used to see pictures of niggas wearing the same outfit with the spray paint background with the column on that motherfucker.
No, listen. Females,
You know what I'm talking
females and children, my bad if I'm all in your face, Wally, I'm sorry. Females and children, they definitely kind of like get the pass. I think they always got in the past where girls can maybe do a little similar light outfit. Because you don't, every week, nobody gets the pass for every week unless they fucking twins, right? But
not even
now,
twins do get it all.
Nah, twins. Somebody they might.
Twins is
the
that's
whole
they shit.
closet might be the same for twins.
That's dope. That's dope.
They buy two of everything.
You never know how the parents gonna swing that. But I don't recall now certain shit you couldn't help but having like the same shit, right? Like niggas might have the same jackets back in the day when the 8-ball jackets was rocking and the Averexes and shit like that. Niggas might run into like those type situations.
Yeah.
But to be like jacking a nigga identical, like almost like swag, that's like crazy. Cause I know for me personally, if I walk in the club, right?
Yeah.
And I got on like a certain sweater, even you ain't gotta have on the whole shit, nigga. If I come in there and I got on a certain top that I thought was hot and like stick out, and then I see a nigga with the same joint, I'm going tank top. I'm hoping it's summertime.
You're not gonna pull the Spider-Man meme where y'all niggas
be on
point
the
at
same
each
shit,
other?
I'm going in the back. I'm trying to find a low spot. I'm making sure. I'm hoping I got a t-shirt on under that. I'm trying to find a bathroom. Like, hold on, let me fix this real quick because that's some awkward shit.
Right.
So you're gonna take your clothes off. But speaking of taking your clothes off, we gotta get into this record. right here.
Uh-oh.
This new premiere. This is something new we doing. We want y'all to check this out because this video that we about to play for y'all right now is he says it's sexy, but we also got Sexy Lexi, one of our nasty girls, starring in it with Porno Porta. So we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that joint. Chelsea Lee, can you drop that joint right now?
New, brand new.
Man, I love a hard-working woman that's loyal, man. I'm telling you, I think that's like every man's dream. She's beautiful, she's amazing. She's like really like everything I've ever looked for.
Yeah.
When you find
Grown
that,
folk music, man.
and you can make something
Young
like
boys,
that
pay attention.
yours,
Hello.
Take notes,
y'all
get your
become
pen and
one.
pad. Show you how to
stop
smack one
me.
over the fence.
That's what I feel I got.
Got it.
And I want her to
Shout out to
feel that
Lexi.
tonight. She deserves
Shout out to
every
Mo.
bit of that, man. When you see it, you're gonna see. This is a piece of art, man.
Shout out to my boy Mike Max, man. Mike Max, what up?
Know your heels right at the bottom, take them off. I know your heels right at the bottom, take them off. We can kick it, wine sipping, nasty with your lipstick. Hey, Valentino, unzip the bag for you, and you know I will, and you know I will. Girl, you know the feels, always keep it real. Unzip the bag for you, unzip the bag for you,
Yeah.
for you, for you.
You know I'ma hold you down all crazy. Whatever you need and desire, it's my duty to provide it. And I'm always on my job. Let's go.
Hey.
My special lady been my baby, ain't no secret there. All in your system while you whisper crazy, keep it there. Skin tone and that aroma that it carry. It smell like fruits and berries, we gon' fuck around, be married. It's like I got to kiss you, might walk the altar with you. It ain't no better feeling than when you're brought official. We'll hurt and heal together, she'll work and deal whatever. We independent hustlers and work some meals together. Private jets for dinner nights, then we be sexing after. We depart for split seconds, then we texting after. Guess it's the chemistry, we sex endlessly. She sipping on that fine wine, I'm off that Hennessy.
Know your heels right at the bottom, take them off. We can kick it, wine sipping, nasty with your lipstick. Hey, Valentino, unzip the bag for you, and you know I will, and you know I will. Girl, you know the feels, always keep it real. Unzip the bag for you, unzip the bag for you. For
That's
you,
right.
For you.
This that wine and dine.
For you, for you.
Get back to the crib and unwind type shit, you heard? Mike Max, you body this, baby. We came a long way from movie dates and conversations. Now you know about several safes and all the combinations. Best friends when we became through all the joy and pain. Your ex ain't know what he was working with, that boy Elaine. Look at how you shine now, it's like your face different. Soul cycle got your ass fat and waist missing. You say it's all for me, I simply love them words. I'm trying to see how this new Fenty shit gon' hug them curves. I love you super classy, but you get stupid nasty. And I ain't felt no love like this, I thought that Cupid passed me. Guess I've been struck then, guess I'm in luck then. Me and you against the world, I guess it's up
Know your
then.
heels right at the bottom, take them off. We can kick it, wine sipping, nasty with your lipstick. Hey, Valentino, unzip the bag for you, and you know I will, and you know I will. Girl, you know the feels, always keep it real. Unzip the bag for you, unzip the bag for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
Y'all gonna have me start taking my shit off of this motherfucker, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Like, that shit's off, yo. Like, it's too much going on over here.
That shit heavy.
A lot of wine,
You
a lot
getting
of
kinda high,
wine.
you getting kinda high.
It's just a lot going on. Like, may I touch the yeet? Like, what the fuck? God damn.
He said, man,
Man,
I touch
the
it.
yeek.
Hey, yo, shout out Jersey, man. Y'all don't even know, yo, on some lingo shit, that's some Jersey shit for real.
That's a
Like,
fact.
We replace everything with a Y. Let me wash the
Everything.
urinal. Let me get that yeeks.
Them yappas, all that.
The yappas.
Listen,
You see them
listen.
yeeks.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Listen, why? Listen, why did Porter Ridge face look like that at the end of the video? Why was you looking into
He
the
was
camera
like-
yeah? He was like,
Yeah,
Cause he knew.
nah, Mo, shout to Mo, the director. Mo told me to hit him with that at the end of the joint. Just, we having fun, man. We have a little fun while we keep it sexy and grown folk music, man. That's all that was, man.
That's a great fucking video. You was in there. You had a private chef.
Mm-hmm.
You was buying diamonds.
Just like that catering. Shout to them. Family.
You was tricking in that video. That's for sure.
Yep.
He was tricking.
Absolutely.
You was tricking.
Listen, man.
He opened it up.
Trick Ross.
That's
Trick
what every
Daddy.
woman likes, though.
Yeah, Trick Daddy.
Listen, man. I just want to put some grown folk music out there, and I shout to my unit. Shout to my.
That's wine and dine.
Shout to my family and friends. Everybody helped me put it together. I gotta shout them out. Shout to Mo. Shout to Lexi, supermodel Lexi, nasty girl Lexi. Family from the show. Shout to the female brand. Had a heavy part to play in the joint, you know what I mean? And just like that catering, and everybody made it pop. And then shout to my family here for just airing it, premiering it. We airing it home. That's how we doing it. We airing shit right from here. And it's just grown folk music, man. Shout to everybody out there. I hope everybody enjoy it. And, I was just talking shit earlier, but to my young guys, I love what the young guys is out there doing and what, and whatever they doing, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely do want to, just show them something different. You know what I mean? For the most part.
It's a great fucking song.
Different.
Shout out to Mike
Max. Yes.
Listen,
Mike
Max, the singing skills.
Mike Max co-wrote the record. He co-wrote the record. Let's get it, proper, give proper flowers when we give him. Mike Max is a writer and a phenomenal singer that I discovered here through, the guys here. And it's
Chink Capone about this. Listen, but he asked. He asked permission to squeeze cheeks.
Yes.
He made sure because what I'm saying.
I was ready. That song had me like, look at me, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, Bro, listen. Hey, Chink, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know about you. I want to throw the pitch out there now, though. I kind of like hear that in the background of the next Breakfast on Butts.
Yeah. I think I hear it too.
I hear it too.
I might be on there.
Can
might be on there.
Hold on. Let's hold on. This is not Lexi right here. This is not Lexi. We got to make sure that we on point here. Lexi is one of our nasty girls that is here, but we have to always wait.
She's not here today.
We always have to put respect on the name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of our number one.
The
OG. Nasty girl. Sin City in the building. You Look at this.
And that city spelled like Diddy. Because it's puffy, she said.
That's Puffy Cone. And if you notice, in this backwards world or whatever, they do not have to ask us permission to throw the butts on us. We don't care. So it's
we never
there's no consent with niggas. But before we get out of here, man. We not even this podcast, but we got to talk about this because it's such a big deal. At the end of the day, bro, you a Camden nigga, right?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
From here, just like all of us, Camden niggas. And no matter how silly we appear doing comedy, doing whatever we doing, we come from a super rough, poverty-stricken, violent environment. So sometimes the people that you see that seem harmless or just, don't even want no problems, we not scary individuals at all. We from where niggas get killed. This is just the reality of it. My man decided to venture out and try to do something with his life when I met you, bro. This is for people that don't know the Philadelphia area. You was working at Wawa, God.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
I was over there.
Yeah, making sandwiches.
No asses.
Yeah, listen, no asses.
No asses.
He was making sandwiches with no asses around. I go there and get me a hoagie. He back there doing his thing.
Doing it.
And he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do there because here I'm known as a photographer. Like, listen, I'm doing male modeling, whatever the case may be. I remember you was doing a lot of stuff, but you decided to what they say, take your talents to South Beach or whatever like that. You done went down there. Now, in the culture of New Jersey and Philadelphia, and you might have heard other people talk about this, we don't have check-in cities. Meaning, even though Camden is a rough place, you don't have to check in with nobody when you come here. You come here, we don't care. We don't do that. That's not a part of our culture here, and I know that is a part of the culture in some other places. Mm-hmm. This man went to Florida, you know what I'm saying? Right. Start doing his thing, and you're getting a buzz. You got the ladies around you all the time.
Right.
And some other gentlemen felt as though, and you could clarify it, because you had women from their area, you owed them money.
Yeah, no. So like, basically how it was, like, man, like, you know, I decided to go and, like, you know, try to venture off, because, like, even just to go off of what you were saying, man, like, you know, coming from where we come from, like, you know what I'm saying, there's only a couple things you could do. Like, you go get a job, you could be in these streets, or you in jail. It's like one of the three things, and, like, I tried all three, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't like either way, like, you know, so I wound up literally, like, I feel like it was fate, like, you know, that this shit, like, stumbled onto me, like, and I was able to really have that outlet. So when I started running into other people, especially people who, like, you know, like I said before, perception, everything. So when you run into other people, you'll think that they might come from or be from the same background as you, or, you know, whatever like that. And so you'll treat them a certain way, and then thinking that they got your best interest or something at heart. And then long story short, man, it'd be the other way around. So that's what started happening, especially with some of these, like, rappers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I ran into a couple of them. Some of them cool. You know what I mean? Couple of them, they just weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shit don't be making sense to me. And like you said, like, they see me as, like, an Instagram comedian or whatever like that. So, you know, they take a certain approach being rappers, and they don't understand that, like, you know, not to say too much, but, like, you know, shit could get real, bro. So I try to, like, but I
And this ain't a
come
talking shit
from-
thing. This is
yeah,
just
no,
being
no.
honestly, you know, talking.
So, like, but, like, coming from where I come from, like, I experienced a couple things, and I've seen so much that, like, when I go to these other places, I'm already, like, prepared and already knowing how to move accordingly and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it kind of, like, just, you know, it balances itself out or whatever. But with that situation, yeah, like, I ran into, you know, a rapper or whatever like that. And he really, like, more of a IG comedian, like, entertainer. You know what I mean? He really do his thing more with that, or whatever. And you know, I linked up with him. It was all love. I was telling him, you know, what I was getting into and everything, what I do. Boom. And I guess they didn't believe it. You know, couple bitches later, couple viral videos, and later they niggas felt like, you know, I owed them something. You know what I'm saying? So, and, you know, respectfully, I had to decline, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as a grown-ass fucking man, I'm, like, looking at this nigga like, yo, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, I don't know where you come from, you know what I'm saying, or what you do. Like, you know, nigga, your daddy was a professional wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know, you come from, like, you had a spoon, like, that was silver or gold. I ain't have nothing. Like, you know, I grew up in the foster care system and shit, you know, growing up in group homes, detention centers, I'm in and out. So you don't come from where I come from, bruh. So, but because, you know, you got that persona, you out here whoop-de-woo, and you a rapper and all this shit, you know, like, you know, y'all be thinking, you know, they be thinking they somebody, but, you know, they don't come from them type of cloths. So that, and that's why, like, them type of things will never, like, go together. You know what I'm saying? Real and not real, just, they don't go together. A lot of people look at me and think I came up a certain way sometimes. Like, for the most part, they be kind of right, but sometimes they be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you know, I come from, man, I grew up with the wolves, you know what I'm saying,
Listen,
bro?
man, we
I'm
proud
here,
of you.
You know, blessed.
We
blessed,
happy
bro.
that you
I'm
came
blessed.
through, you know what I'm saying?
And real quick, Dev, just be safe out there, man, because what people don't realize is that you alone moving, you know, trying to chase your bag down and do whatever you gotta do to chase your bag down, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, you know, and Dev definitely 100,000% with the Camden shit, because, you know, we just off different energy here. We never really, I never really remembered old heads in my community ever saying, yo, we're gonna get the next big artist that's coming down to the Tweeter Center or to the big concert at Mahorns, or to, we're gonna shoot over Philly, because Philly is only 5 minutes from us, so we can easily hit Philly venues and whatever. But I just never known that.
Don't punch Wally.
I'm sorry. I just never.
He
Me
be in his
personally,
bag.
like, because Dad's speaking for us, you know, and I want to tap into that and just say that me personally, I never really, like, have no knowledge of none of that neither, where people, like, did that, and the only and my thing, I don't even want to get into that. I just want to keep it here because I know we running with time. Keep doing your thing, my nigga. Be careful, because you be in these cities and in these towns, and you in these people areas, and a lot of these people, they might got that's where they from. They got their whole setup.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know how what they say about that. Everybody always demand where they from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you took the big motherfucking leap, like my bro said. You took the big leap to chase your shit, to try to bring something back home for your family, and you just moving into the areas where you know it could shake. You know what I mean? So just be careful, be safe, my nigga. Stay prayed
Yeah,
up.
I'm about to say,
and stay
besides
prepared.
that, yeah, for sure, man.
Stay prepared.
Everything been
Keep
great,
doing your
though, man,
thing.
on the up and up, man. You know, long story short, everything been good, though, man. Besides all of that, you know, sponsorships, money coming in, man, legit. you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. Like, you know, it's all good. Networking. I'm happy to see Dev doing his thing. And like, we definitely need to bring that type of energy to the city anyway, like that type of vibe, because you know, everybody got connections now, and I see a lot of people from the city that's doing their thing now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we got it. It's like a new generation, like a new thing that's going on. So this year going to be good for everybody, man, especially from the city of Camden.
And that was the man himself, Chink, Capone, and
good morning,
Mr. Good morning, everybody. But right now, we're going to say good night, everybody.
Peace,
DJ Chelsea
Adios.
Lee, can you get us the fuck up out of here?
Yeah. 9/11. Shorty bad, she can play from heaven. Every nigga that I be with, carrying a weapon. You got a problem, you call 9/11. I can't wait till I can pull up in the 9/11. She let my music, we was banging Nina. And she light skin, I ain't talking Gina. A pussy wetter than some Aquafina. Let her come first, we playin' follow the leader. Wayne put me in the stew, I fuck it up. Every morning I wake up and scream free, double up. She hit my phone when she needs some. Take them pennies off, I'm just tryna see some. Shorty bad, she can check from heaven. Every nigga that I be with carrying a weapon. And you got problems, you call 9/11. I can't wait till I can pull up.
For the whole family, for Chink Capone, the whole Devinwade Show, make sure y'all like and subscribe and share, man. Spread the word, man. We out of here, y'all. Peace.